You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, blow my mind. Boom, boom, and blow my mind. You're the only one that gets under my skin. You're doing damage. Nobody's ever been. Do I gotta chase you every summer? Can I have to replace you every summer? You're the only woman on my mind. You're the only way I spend my time. Tick, 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 boom. Can't get you out of the room of my head. Take two, is it too soon to get you into my... I want you now. I need you off the ground. I want not loud. I want you right now. I can't help it right now.
You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, you blow my mind. Boom, boom, and blow my mind. You're the only one that gets under my skin. You're doing damage. Nobody's ever been. Do I gotta face you with another? I'll never replace you with another. You're the only man that's on my mind. You know that nobody right. Tick, 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 boom. This ain't a honeymoon. We all night instead. Sleep until noon. I still assume that you'll be in my... I want it here. Don't make me wait all year. Already facing my fears. Come closer to my ears. I gotta hear it more clear. You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, blow my mind. Boom, boom, and blow my mind. You're the only one that gets under my skin. You're doing damage. Nobody's ever been. You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, blow my mind. Boom, boom, and blow my mind.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center. For Los Angeles, coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. And for head coach Billy Donovan, it's been a roller coaster ride in OKC. From losing Durant to gaining Paul George, Kenny, the changes just keep on coming.
It's just keep on coming. I like the way you said that. They keep on coming.
They keep on coming.
Because it's hard to build consistency when your roster just kind of overturns every single year. But you can't say he hasn't had talent, though.
That's for sure. They just keep on coming.
I think it's a steep learning curve for a coach coming straight from college.
Okay.
But the fans and the organization, they only care about results.
Keep on coming.
Keep on coming, Shaq.
Keep on coming.
Keep on coming.
Keep on coming.
It's the home of the Clippers here in Los Angeles as 2K Sports presents our action live from the Staples Center. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to the Golden State Warriors.
And that can happen on the road. You can get a little bit tight, and often it really shows itself at the free throw line.
And as a visiting team, you're already behind the 8 ball. Can't afford to give up opportunities like that.
Smitty, in the early part of the schedule, teams with good continuity tend to have an edge. Some teams can't form any continuity at any time, early or late in the season.
You love those teams, and sometimes we evaluate too much by talent. And yes, talent can take you over the hump and get you a championship or get you into the playoffs. But when you have that team that's been together, when there's 80-90% of the guys returning, you know this team can get off to a good start, and then also they usually can sustain throughout the entire year.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Patterson is the 4 with Adams in the middle. Westbrook and Ferguson, their backcourt, and it's George in at the 3 slot.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Beverly wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And here's George for 3. Gortat with the rebound.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Poked away. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Beverly. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Denver. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
Here's George. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Gortat with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Gortat the pass to Bradley. Count that bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He told me he's looking forward to the matchup tonight. It's their first time against this team, so he is curious to see what his guys do on offense. He said it's important that we're aggressive defensively, that we use our length and shot blocking as a deterrent inside. We'll see if they can be successful tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks very much, David. Did you guys see this game playing out as a defensive battle?
If they get their way, it will be. They're coming in with the idea that they can win this game with their defense.
Well, if they've done it before, sounds like their goal is the same as always. Cause as many problems as possible with their D and never let up at that end of the floor.
Here's Harris. Paul George making his last shot.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
A baseline J, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 4. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
You know, their focus wasn't there in that one. Same with the shot selection.
I've seen worse shooting nights, but this was pretty bad, and it obviously cost them the game.
Here's Westbrook, following the score by Avery Bradley. Good!
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Looking forward to seeing these two franchises square off in what should be a thrilling first game.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Thunder in fourth.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Clippers trail by 4. The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Gortat. He kicks it to Bradley. Clippers moving the ball around. Harris lays it up off the glass.
Nice bucket. The polished inside game, something Harris relies on.
Adams' shot is good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Bradley. There's Gallinari with the 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the evening. Clippers trail by 9. Bradley is screen on Westbrook. Beverly and Adams sends it back. Westbrook kicks to George. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Westbrook against Gallinari. Here's Beverly. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Gortat. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Leaving no doubt about that one. Gallinari active, getting to the rim.
The Thunder shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Doc Rivers, the coach of the year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic, a championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008, a great career as an NBA coach.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clippers trail by 9. And Beverly kicks to Gortat. The tray. And it's Beverly missing. And Doc Rivers came to the Clippers after he avoided a rebuild in Boston. But he's staying put in L.A. for the revamp.
A guiding voice for this team through some turbulent years. I think he's invested in making the Clippers a destination franchise.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. The Thunder have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Throw good, Paul George. And he was one of many big names in free agency this past summer. Paul George, a huge part of that. But you know, Greg, he didn't take long to make his decision.
Many expected George to maybe jump to the Lakers. Had been saying it was his dream to play in LA for over a year. But credit Westbrook and the Thunder. They won him over. He was one of the first signings in free agency to re-up with OKC.
Now here's Beverly. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the basket by Harris.
Not a high percentage long-range shooter, but Tobias Harris knocked that one down.
Here's Westbrook. Gortat with the defensive effort.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention.
And it's sent back by George. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Westbrook. The 15-footer. Good. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
Los Angeles calls timeout. I know, Steve, when you were an amateur basketball player, some people had suggested they're not teaching enough skill. Now that same refrain is heard. But then you see young players like Jason Tatum, Dennis Smith Jr. What's your opinion now?
You know, I think people look at these players individually, and I think these young guys coming up in youth basketball, the individual player that plays better gets the 4-star, the 5-star. So a lot of these guys want to be that player. We don't put enough emphasis on team basketball. So whereas you're just as important as the best guy, and I think if we can change that narrative, you will see that. But skill-wise, I think we're okay for our skills with guys with the basketball. I think now we got to have guys understanding how to play without it in their hands.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Grant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. So here's Gallinari. His last outing, 16 points for him. And a miss there off the inbound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
George with the bucket.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Clippers trail by 12. In the corner, it's Harris. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And there's Paul George on the assist by Grant. And that's now 10 points for Paul George.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Firing on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
And Adams sends it back. Gortat misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Grant, that's good.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
Here's Harris. To stop the run, he lays it in. Harris has got 7 points.
And this is the thing about Harris. He is sneaky on the glass. Do not let him get position.
And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And guys, it's working.
They have played physical. They have owned the paint. And they have built up a decent lead here in the first.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Clippers with the ball. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Outside Bradley. Gortat with the screen for Bradley. Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
Now, here's George. He's got 12, and he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 14.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
There's the double team with Westbrook. Kicks it to Gallinari. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. And Westbrook, here we go. It's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. And George, here we go. Bucket is good. George has got 16 points.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Inside, Gallinari, and that one, good.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Baseline jumper. The Clippers grab the miss. Gortat's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bradley passes to Harris, and he makes the bucket, through contact, and gets the whistle, too.
An all-around handful to deal with. Tobias with a strong move for the potential +1.
Well, Steve, Tobias Harris with plenty of stops in his young NBA career so far. You wouldn't guess it, though, from his talent level.
Year after year, he advances his offensive arsenal. He's become one of the most dangerous scorers in the game.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Marjanovic checked in for Gortat. Harrell comes in for Gallinari. Lou Williams is subbed in for Bradley. That's good from Harris. Steve, you were kind of a positionless player when you played 6'8", highly skilled. Talk about some of the guys who really fit that bill in today's game.
I think guys like LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum does a fantastic job. Ben Simmons, Jaylen Brown, he's done a nice job. Gordon Hayward. Those are the guys that are 6'8", 6'7", can do a lot of different things at that position. One of the best also at that position, Andre Iguodala, to be able to switch out on offense and also play different positions on the offensive end.
Excellent list. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance.
Great pass by Lou. He's such a good scorer. That allows him to draw the defensive attention away from his teammates.
And stolen by Harrell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Williams. Picked by Harrell. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night. It's Schroeder with the drive. And that one, good. And the Thunder lead by 15.
He is so good going to the basket. Schroeder knows how to keep his man off balance.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Schroeder. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Abrines with the bucket.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
But it can in the painted area. Regardless, he's crafty enough to get up a good shot.
Williams can't hit. The Thunder leading by 15. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good from Grant.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
The pass to Harrell. He kicks it to Harris. And it's Noel with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Thunder lead by 17. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. The leadership of Russell Westbrook is so important to the team, and Steven Adams talked about what it means to him.
He's doing just an unbelievable job at just controlling the guys, controlling the game, making sure that everyone's feeling in the right mood to play and willing to sacrifice for one another.
You know, so much of leadership is that emotional component, motivating guys to give their all.
And Russ certainly leads by example with his competitive zeal, but he understands also he's got to bring his teammates with him.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
Yeah, their scoring's been on point. They've got the early lead. Always feels good when that happens.
Luke Mbamute out there with Harrell. Then there's Marjanovic. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the one spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And here are the Clippers now. Marjanovic, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Abrines with a rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Felton can't get it to go. The Clippers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Williams. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
And it looks so easy for him. Lou Williams with the sweet-looking J.
Abrines with a bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. To the middle. Here is Mbamute. And the dunk by Mbamute.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Second shot opportunity, and it's finished off by Schroeder as he lays it in. Schroeder's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Williams kicks to Mbamute. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Grant. Got a piece of it. Williams against Felton. To the paint. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
You might look at him and think he can't get up, but he finds a way to consistently surprise the D by rising way above them time after time.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Beverly's checked in, and a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Patterson's checked in. And so Doc Rivers has had enough. Timeout. And Steve, looking at KD's move, the Isaiah Thomas trade, what level of loyalty is there now between players and team?
You know, I think it comes down to, I know people get upset when, per se, like the Kevin Durant move, but he was a free agent, so he was allowed to move. I think when it comes a little tricky, when you have guys traded, that's when you start to see the players starting to see where they sometimes don't think the organization have loyalty, but sometimes, and you can see organizations a lot of times are just looking to make their teams better, but it really comes down to a trade when the loyalty starts to be questioned.
And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for Oklahoma City.
And the three-point shot above the break has become a popular shot in the league, but not for them tonight. They're passing that one up and just trying to get their offense from closer to the hoop.
And it's Harrell missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Abrines off on the layup.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in.
Williams can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 18. Shoots from the baseline, but they recover it. And stolen by Harrell. Now, here's Mbah a Moute. He's covered closely and is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here's Beverly. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Over in the corner, Williams. And the three ball is good.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Here's Felton. And nothing is falling for him right now. Clippers trail by 15. Outside Williams. Pass to Marjanovic. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Launches a three, and it's Williams again missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Abrines, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Abrines has got 6 in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Marjanovic kicks to Mbah a Moute. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Felton attacking, and he drops it in from the low post. Felton has got 7 points.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Williams with a clean look. That 3 off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. In the 3rd spot, Montrezl Harrell. The 4th spot held by Steven Adams.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
First one falls for him. A different look for the Clippers. Gortat's checked in for Marjanovic. Gallinari comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Avery Bradley in for Williams. The Thunder also changing it up. Paul George comes in for Alex Abrines. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Both free throws good from Felton.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Bradley is screen on Felton. Beverly the pass to Gortat. And Bradley gets it to go.
Explosive athlete, Bradley challenges the interior of this defense, showing versatility on the offensive end.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Terrence Ferguson's checked in for Oklahoma City. Clippers trail by 19. Beverly dishes to Gortat. Back to Beverly. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Beverly's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 18 points for Paul George.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency. And Kevin, that's a little taste of what can happen when the big guy takes it up strong.
Well, I guess he does have it in him then to get up off the ground when he needs to and rock it to the rim.
You know, when he's in his comfort zone and he's got space, those are the results.
Here's Bradley, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. That's tipped, stolen by Westbrook. The finish, and the dunk by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. There's a screen by Gortat. And Gallinari kicks to Mbamute. There's the double team with Westbrook. Passes it to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one. They get the rebound. And he makes good on the layup. 6 points for Marcin Gortat.
Second chance opportunities. The great equalizer.
And Westbrook, here we go. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
You like the aggressiveness, pushing all the right buttons. He has this team rolling.
They set the pick. Mbamute the pass to Beverly. This one for 3. Mbamute can't get it to go. Oklahoma City leading by 20. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Patterson.
Patrick Patterson.
Patterson's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Clippers shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Here's Gallinari. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gortat with the steal. Good on the shot. Gortat's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Double team on Westbrook. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball call.
And here is Los Angeles now. Clippers trail by 20. And Marcin Gortat, the Polish hammer, in the final year of a 5-year, $60 million deal. Greg, he's been worth every penny.
He has, but he turns 35 this season. He'll be motivated to earn that next contract, but now on the downslope. We may see his role evolve over the next few years.
The Thunder leading by 18. From the baseline. And that one's good. Westbrook. Westbrook's got 24.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
Beverly for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Here's George. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the foul against the Clippers.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Harris is checked in for the Clippers. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Patrick Patterson. And he's good on the second. For star players, even after a loss, Steve, they're asked to give press conferences after the games. Talk about how difficult that is for a player in the moments after a very difficult defeat.
And this is where you have to use your teammates and obviously your PR guys around the team to help you and obviously gather yourself before you get a chance to go in there, because it's tough. You're running high with emotions and sometimes the wrong type of emotions.
Yes.
But I also, Kevin, would love to see on the media side, there are some questions I just don't agree with. I think you should get a yellow card. You ask a dumb question, and if you get a red card, you can't ask any more questions for that series.
I think you'd be handing me cards after everything I say. I'd have
No,
cards
not at all,
in front of
Kevin,
me.
not at all.
So here's Gallinari, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel.
Jeremy Grant.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. Last season, he played outstanding. Second in steals and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And looking back at his number 2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, you're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key. Oklahoma City leading by 20. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
That's his second personal
And so far, they have been in complete control of this one. Just a well-rounded effort on the road.
You know what they've done? They've been aggressive on both ends. That's showing up on the scoreboard.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Los Angeles. The Clippers shooting in the second quarter right around 48%. Gallinari on the wing. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
And it's good for 2.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Here's Harris following the score by Oklahoma City. Yep, that one goes. That's 12 points for Gallinari.
You know, he's taking control offensively. We know Gallinari can carry the load as a primary scorer.
A nice shot by George.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12, and it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Patrick Beverley.
floor for your Clippers, Lou Williams.
1:11 left now here in the second. Here's Harris, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Man, they just keep coming at you. Can they sustain this level of energy for the rest of the night?
Well, as they fuel this lead, looks like the guys are feeding off the success. That keeps them going.
And shooting better from three-point range here in the second, but overall still struggling right around 30% from beyond for the game.
George. He can't get that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. And Gallinari kicks to Gortat. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And at the offensive end, Gortat probably doesn't get his due. He's got a lot of moves, and he can finish with either hand. And his work on the offensive glass is more than capable.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gortat taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Gortat. A different look for Oklahoma City. Alex Abrinas comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And so he hits both. Oklahoma City leading by 20. Here's Grant. Here's George. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
One shot.
And here now the Thunder. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Clippers ball.
Now here's Williams. Defense is right there. Harris outside. Shoots over Grant, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
And defensively, you have to close out fast on Harris in that in-between area.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime. I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He ended up with 28 points, 2 steals, and 1 block. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
When Paul George plays with high energy, he goes to a level others can't reach. He defends 4 and 5 positions. On the other end, it's effortless for him to create good looks. One of the most intriguing players to watch when he's on his game.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
The view from high above downtown Los Angeles, where we are returning to action here at the Staples Center. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Patterson is the 4 with Adams in the middle. Westbrook and Ferguson, their backcourt, and it's George in at the 3.
Well, you think back to a time when people wondered if Westbrook was too aggressive playing with KD. They said Russ was taking too many shots. No questions anymore. Westbrook is the man in OKC.
George against Gallinari. Here's Beverly. Makes it off the glass. Beverly's got 10. And for Westbrook, winning the MVP and averaging a triple-double for an entire season. Greg, how much does he have left to prove?
Well, it's all about winning. We know Russ can take over a game. We know he can make his teammates better. How much better and how far they get in the playoffs, that's the real question.
Here's Harris. Patrick Patterson picking up that last bucket. Harris drives in, and he gets it to go. He's got 14.
It can be deceiving The quickness of Harris's first step, nice.
And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Patterson. Patterson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's Beverly missing. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Here's George, and he banks in the layup. George has got 30 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
They double him with George. Down low. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively. 3 for 4 from the floor.
The Clippers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Gallinari. And Danilo Gallinari, a 6'10 small forward. Steve, good size for his position, obviously.
Yeah, one concern is on the defensive end. It's his foot speed. But on the offensive end, he uses that size to his advantage.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot. You have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, D.A. Thanks. George with the bucket.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Beverly kicks to Gortat. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 5 points in the quarter.
So much of his offense is perimeter oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
George against Gallinari. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Gallinari.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Paul George. Taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Paul George. And the Clippers making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. And he can't hit the second. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. In the corner, it's Harris. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got 17.
We know Harris is good off the dribble, now becoming equally adept at the catch and shoot.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Thunder making a switch here. Felton's checked in. And the Clippers call time here. And Patrick Beverly last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains.
the shot chart as we see how things are going for George.
And what a big-time game we've seen from him. He's been the one looking to create and get a shot each trip down the floor. Every time a shot falls, his confidence just grows and grows. Just an all-around tremendous offensive showing.
Now, here's Marjanovic. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Thunder leading by 22. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Harris. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's Gallinari missing.
And that's rough. He did have 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
That one goes. Count it. Ferguson's got 5 now.
This is where it's important to have guys looking for opportunities. Terrific lead pass.
Beverly, the pass to Marjanovic. Bradley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Takes a 3. That one doesn't drop.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Got that one up quick. 12 points for him.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates. I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Noel's checked in. And Beverly kicks to Marjanovic. And there's the call on Felton. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Beverly, the pass to Marjanovic. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And Patrick Beverly, good for 3. Beverly's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Here's Beverly. He's got 15.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
You know, Patrick Beverly, first team all-defense, Smitty back in 2017. He gets right in your chest. He is a tenacious defender.
He's hard-nosed. He's fearless, not just in your jersey. He wants to get under your skin.
That's good from Beverly.
Patrick Beverly is a tone setter, someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Thunder leading by 18. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
His teammates recognize that he has the hot hand going. That's why they get him the ball every chance they get.
Now Beverly, 16 points for him. And the pass to Marjanovic. Back to Beverly, shoots the 3, connects from three-point range. Beverly's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Clippers. Stolen by Beverly. Kicks to Harrell. On the wing, Harris from the arc. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Ferguson. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 17. Harris outside. Bradley, no one around him.
Three-pointer.
A three-pointer is right on target. Bradley's got 11 points.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
Now here is Harris. 17 points in the game. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Noel, the tip in on the offensive rebounds.
Noel.
And the Thunder lead by 16.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Los Angeles has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And here's Bradley from 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Felton kicks to Ferguson. Outside for George. Over Harris. And there's Paul George on the assist by Felton.
The assist.
39 points for George.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Good work there as it goes. 19 points for Tobias Harris.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor. But that does take a lot of discipline.
Can I rock it? Anytime I come around your city, I'm gonna burn it down. Venue after venue, I'm gonna come around and rock it.
You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it.
Now first the Dipset split up, then the Zillia Banks leave Twitter, and now you hating on Nickel. I just been the same stand-up since the day I came in this game, and I just come in here to stay till I'm crippled. I'm a combination of Kane, G-Rap, Reggie Noble, and James, who still has it.
So for the Clippers, Williams, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And then for Oklahoma City, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for George. Alex Abrinas comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Raymond Felton. Clippers trail by 16. They get a hand on it. Pass to Williams. But Trey kept alive. Goes up again, and that one's good. Marjanovic.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Harris. Lets it go from 14.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
Yep, it counts. Abrinas has got 10 points. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now Adams, following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams. And he comes up with the deuce. And it's 9 points for Steven Adams.
This is what your spacing is designed to do. Find cracks in the defense.
Here's Marjanovic. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Oklahoma City leading by 19 points. Here's Abrinas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. Number 1, the Thunder. 4th, the Clippers.
So many second chance opportunities for both of these clubs a season ago, and they really took advantage.
The first one falls, and Bahamute's checked in for Tobias Harris. Both shots good from the stripe. Clippers trail by 21. Looking to end his cold spell, and Grant sends it back.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
And the dunk by Grant.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And here is Los Angeles now. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Baseline try. No good from Grant. The Clippers shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. The Thunder pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Abrines. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Outside Williams. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously that's dragging the whole team down. Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. It's tipped and stolen by Noel. Here's Abrines. Again, Oklahoma City.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Clippers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Inside to the middle. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. 1:15 left to play in the third. Out left to the wing. Here's Abrines. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Gortat's checked in for the Clippers. Gallinari comes in for Montrezl Harrell. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Oklahoma City.
One shot, gentlemen.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. Passes it to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And he gets it to go. Gallinari. 24 points for Gallinari.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Abrines, he makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And it's Schroeder missing.
He is really forcing things now. Doesn't have to do it because his teammates are picking up the slack.
Took him no time at all on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game. Adams' shot is good.
Adams. Assisted.
Here's Williams. 5 points in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Double team on Williams. Looking for Gortat. He gets it there. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one's good. Westbrook.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Gortat with the screen for Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Williams. Again, the Clippers.
That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. They've got Robinson. Gortat is out there with Luke Mbah-a-Moute. Then it's Williams. And it's Thornwell in at the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Williams has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Los Angeles. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Patterson is so active and efficient with his movements inside.
The Clippers shooting at 51%. Really solid. To the paint, here's Gortat. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. Oklahoma City shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Patterson's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Robinson passes to Mbah-a-Moute. Poke loose. Here's Patterson, and it's Patterson finishing it off.
Quick lick from Patterson makes finishing plays off with a dunk look easy.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Gortat, and it's Gortat finishing it off.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. The Clippers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Williams dishes to Mbah-a-Moute. Here's Gortat, and it's Gortat finishing it off.
He is a big guy, and Gortat doesn't play the finesse game. This is a guy who's all about strength. Forget about laying it up there. He's going to take the power approach.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Robinson misses. The Thunder have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. The drive by Schroeder, and it's good, 2 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Schroeder's gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go. Robinson kicks to Mbah-a-Moute. Here's Williams. Hangs, and that's 2 points on the layup.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Thunder have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Schroeder. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. And here is Los Angeles now. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Steve, do you think the NBA is heading to a place where ideal lineups will have 5 capable playmakers on the floor, like a more of a positionless game?
Yeah, I think so, Kevin. I think right now teams are trying to find a guy that's 6'7", 6'8", that defensively can play, guys that are larger, and then on offensive end, somewhat a la Draymond Green, can run point guard for you. So I think right now that's the size and skill set people are looking forward to.
Wait a minute, you just described yourself.
The only difference was we had guys that were 7'2", 7'3", 350, so I had to play the guard position.
And there it is for him.
Assist from.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Beverly, the pass to Gortat. Mbah-a-Moute.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. The Thunder have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Right side Robinson, and there's the pass to Thornwell. Outside for Robinson. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Felton. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
And to do it in the fourth quarter, you're trying to extend the lead. He's making that happen.
And Beverly kicks to Mbamute. They set the screen. He dishes it to Robinson. Back to Mbamute. He's off on that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. From the baseline, Robinson pulls it in. The Clippers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Beverly, the pass to Robinson. Count it.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Right wing. Here's Nader, and he banks in the layup.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Robinson kicks to Gortat. Here's Thornwell. From down in the low post, it goes.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
Here's Patterson. And the baseline jumper, no good. LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. That shot missing, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Smitty, every so often we'll hear about a team holding a players-only meeting. You've been there, I'm sure. You've gone through that. What exactly goes on in those discussions?
You know, Kevin, when you hear players-only meeting, something's going wrong with the team. And obviously, we meet all the time, but when there's specific in quotation a players-only meeting, there's a lot of things that are going wrong with the team, with individuals, with the coaches or general managers. They are trying to find a way to hash it out, and those are never good.
First free throw is good, and the Clippers making a change here. Harrell's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Noel's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Oklahoma City shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Thunder ball.
Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Sunday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
And for the matchup with the Suns, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team. I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Over in the corner, Mbamute and Gortat with the stuff.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Here's Abrinas. Good. And a nice assist from Felton. Felton's got his 7th assist here tonight. Clippers shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. And Beverly kicks to Thornwell. Pass to Gortat. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Beverly against Felton. Back to Gortat. From downtown, shot's good from Mbamute. Mbamute has got 5 points now this quarter.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
And here is Los Angeles now. Ripped away. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And it's off from three-point range. Gortat with the steal. And the rejection by Noel. Stolen by Beverly. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. So for the Clippers, Marjanovic comes in for Gortat. And it's Williams in for Sindarius Thornwell. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Noel passes to Abrinas. Over Williams. Will not go. This is off the front iron. LA's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Beverly against Felton. Williams double team. Down low and stolen by Noel. And here we go. Here's Abrinas. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Abrinas has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, terrific pick. Then kicks it right ahead, turning defense into offense.
And on the other side, that's an annoying miscue. Total lack of focus.
Williams. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Luwawu. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harrell's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Williams kicks to Mbamute. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Noel, and Noel throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
Here's Abrinas. That one's not going to go. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And the call will be against Alex Abrinas. That is his first foul of the game. Grant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Jeremy Grant.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Williams in the post. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Noel. The rebound by Marjanovic. Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Still, yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Williams passes to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. It's good.
Attacking on the interior, I like that attitude.
And Los Angeles guys shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Outside Williams. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Abrinas. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth. Williams for 3. Tries again. And that one's good. Marjanovic has got 12 points here in the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Russell Westbrook.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're up by 31. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You make me wanna shout. Girl, you looking sweet tonight. You find every day, girl. Wish that I could love you right in a special way, girl. You light my fire.
The chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Here's Abrines. He's guarded by Williams. Abrines with the bucket.
And in as hostile an environment as you're going to see, they found ways to step up time and time again.
You know, playing away from home, it's easy to get out of sync. Instead, they focused and dominated. Well, you talk about a professional scorer, that's Lou Williams. The former Sixth Man of the Year is instant offense.
At the line for two.
The first one falls.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
Grant the pass to Abrines. Grant, that's good.
Grant. And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
And stolen by Noel. Patterson down low. He's defended by Harrell. Patterson, that's good.
Patterson's showing some great sense of timing to get the score inside.
Lays it up and banks it in. Patterson. 5 seconds left in the game. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.